Now listening to On One Radio. This is a podcast station the truth, lifestyle, the above. I don't count life. Don't mistakes. Don't bite my tongue. It is what it is. I am what I am. I am your host, Tony Williams. Well, I'm doing a little different tonight. We are live streaming on YouTube as well as live broadcasting on Spreaker.com, which means I am live broadcasting across iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Castbox, FM. I feel like I'm leaving. Okay. Like the show. If you're a new listener, welcome. Big shout out to On One's Day Ones. Thank you for your support and tuning in on the regular. My ones is Facebook group. Check that out. There's a couple of questions added in there. That way you can stay in tune with all the information and everything that is going on. All right. And also, you can contact On One Radio by email, Tony@Spreaker.com. On One Radio Talk email by phone 371-344 and by Skype, the Tony on One. Share and follow all the social media sites: Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Video, Snapchat, where's Instagram, YouTubers, and live. Like, share, follow, subscribe for raw and unfiltered truth. All right, so let's get to this now. The topic for tonight is generational curse. Yes, I said it. Generational curse. It is a real thing. And something really needs to be done about it. I mean, there's not many people talking about it. They want to talk about everything else, celebrity, everything, shoes, all that crap. No. Let's talk about some real issue. And generational curse is a real issue. And it needs to be dealt with. And some people out there are going through this, and they're either silent because they're scared to speak, or they're used to it. What it is, it needs to be dealt with. It really does. And generational curse is real, people. It is real. How is it real? It's real painful. It causes real distance between family, friends, co-workers, separation, so much other stuff that no one really needs. I mean, let's be honest here. The family is supposed to be a well-oiled machine, but we all know with us, someone else, there's some real issue going on. Family dynamics are, falling apart. And makes sure, do they know what exactly is the role of family? Which makes me also consider, is there a miscommunication or miseducation on such? Are they just going by what they know or what they see? And a lot of times that is the case. And instead of learning from their family members' mistakes, continue to fall into that same cycle, which to the family and families. But they don't know how family is actually supposed to function. So I'm going to listen like I'm not listening to her. She's a kook. She don't know what she's talking about. Oh, yes, I do. From personal experience to talking to other people who have experienced some of the same or even some different things. In society, in today's society, there is a dysfunction when it comes to the family. It is a dysfunction when it comes to family. Now, if we would say everything starts at home, then with home, family. So if they're not able to be a family, they don't know how to do their job as a family, How can we expect for them to know how to be a functioning family? We can't. That is why that curse needs to be broken. Haven't the generations of families and people suffered enough? Like seriously, haven't they? Haven't they tears? You have people running around cutting themselves because they don't know what they're through or what they're going through. And we can't, we can't like that. Then you bring in drugs, alcohol, sex. They do come up because you know what they're gonna do, how they're gonna react. They don't know how to carry themselves, and in being sexually abused, they and have children. They don't know how to be. No one actually told them find the roles. What are the roles of a family? And a lot of families really don't know because they're untaught. They're going by what they saw and what their parents saw. And their parents went by what they saw. That's how you have a generation. But let's not go into the year 20 doing the same crap the past generations have done. It's time to stand up, to own up what's happening, what has happened. Actually try to mend the families. And in some cases, it's sad to say, but there's no mending. So it only leads to separation because nothing has been done. Nothing is, they feel done about it. Because everything that happens is swept up under the rug. Everything that's done is just like, oh, they'll learn. How? How the hell are they supposed to learn if you're not teaching them? And everyone likes to shift the blame here or shift the blame here. Throw it back to like, oh, who am I? Not it. You're it. You're a part of it. So that makes you. It is what started a family. Everybody, then let's keep it 100 and be for real about it. Instead of pointing the finger. Oh no, it's his fault. Oh no, it's her fault. How about it's everyone's fault who took part in the dysfunction, who perpetuated the dysfunction, who didn't call it, who just said, okay, you know what, we'll sleep on this and we'll talk in the morning. The morning comes, nobody's talking. You've got days later, weeks later, years later, and you want us and sense act like us. Or Junebug them act like they do. I mean, they're just random names here, but I'm just stating facts, actually. Because we can look at the news, we can look at social media. All of it tells the and disturbing as well as sad story of the generational curse. Okay, so let's dive deeper into this. This a generational curse. Okay. The majority of it is emotional. Yes, the majority of it is emotional. There's a percentage of it too. But the emotional is what spirals everything and everyone into oblivion, especially the family dynamics. Even generational curses in our generational line, there have also been emotional issues we have inherited, such as depression, control, anger, fear. When our parent has manifested fear, anger, and control, we often manifest that generational curse and how we observed their actions and reactions. Observe their actions and reactions. Cause, effect. Because Big Mama, that wasn't her. Also, it's a help to the family, drama, and everything. And kids were in the situation. Those kids are observing. They're watching. They're soaking in like sponges. So Mama did it. Mama turned around and does it. Daughter turns around and does it. Let's not forget to mention all the siblings from Big Mama, Mama, and then it goes down to you. And inadvertently, you do the same crap that they did. The same things that they did. Thoughtism, lying, cheating, money hunger, don't care about anybody but themselves. All that plays a part. Nobody's but it's true. Everyone should know by now that kids are mocking who takes care of them. So if someone was a prostitute, 9 times out of 10, unless that particular daughter or son, because you have male and female prostitutes, unless they decided, no, this will not be me, it ends here, then they carry it on. And when they have to carry it on to their children. And that's how we end up with additional abuse. The smoking weed, the drinking, the partying, excessive partying, the being sexually open in public. Where did it come from? Where? Big Mama was a saint. Stop lying. Because you yourself, which is lying to your kids, means you're teaching your kids to lie to themselves, when you're teaching them to lie to everyone else. When they have kids, they're going to lie. You see where I'm going with this? It must stop. Okay, if Big Mama was a saint, that's information you should know. Because things are inherited. And when they're inherited, nobody knows where the hell it comes from because nobody's talking. Everybody wants to hide their past sins. But you're really hiding it. You are not hiding it. It's just like a mother, if she doesn't teach her daughter to keep her legs closed, do you think she's going to teach her daughter to keep her legs closed? That's just like if a father doesn't teach his son to not be abusive to women and to keep out. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think he's going to keep his hands to himself? Do you think he's going to teach his sons? See, it goes both ways. Like I said, everyone wants to point. Nobody wants to own up. Nobody wants to accept their role in it. That's why families end up with all these unnecessary secrets, shameful, hurtful, resentful, regretful secrets. But if you didn't try to cover it up back then, if you'd have actually sat down like and worked through it, you could have broken the generational curse. But since you didn't, who knows how many generations they were cursed by what was done 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 years ago. Are you willing? Or do you think it's acceptable? It's not. Everyone should know their role and play their role as a functioning, communicate family. And when something happens, don't hide it. Erase it. Right in, right there. Don't try to still, oh, we're just going to stick a pin in it later. Don't try to give it an use. Oh, it was just, no. Oh, it's just your imagination. No. Oh, he really wouldn't do that. No. Never do. No. That's not character. Where do you think she got it from? Be honest. Be honest. See, people always will say that money is the root of all evil. Lies are actually the root of all evil. The deception, the trickery, hiding. It plays a major part in it all. It's why Boom Keisha and them don't know how to act. It's why Becky and them out there just slurping it up. Out of control. Because it's not race. It's not. It's in multiple families of multiple cultures, of multiple areas. Everyone just about the story that they tell. But do tell it. No. Dysfunction of the family, because the family don't really even know the meaning of family. They don't know truly how to support one another. They don't know how to talk to one another. They can be honest with themselves. They can't take ownership of their deeds. They want everything to be looked over. No, you do not get a pass. I don't care what age you are. Now, the little children, they automatically get a pass because they really do not know any better. 9 and up, and I'm being gracious with that. You know exactly what the hell you're doing what you've seen Bubba and them do. You're doing what you see uh, Kayla and them do. I don't know. Just names, random names. But it is what it is. So I'm up to it. Deal with it. Learn the actual functions of a family so you can deal. Go get there, work through these issues. Maybe you can save your family. Maybe you can be the one to break the generation curse. It can be done. And that's because people do not know the role. They don't know what family structure is because they've never had it. Everything's always been chaotic and full of drama, and no one talks with the other. Everyone's yelling, cursing everyone. You got mamas talking to their daughters, calling them ugly. Tell them don't nobody want them. Don't nobody love them. Don't nobody care about them. Little boys are being treated. Where coming from? It starts at home. It started at mama. It started at Big Mama's house or Papa's house. It started at home and ended up at your home. So don't fight it. Work through it. Deal with it. Seriously deal with it. Because if you don't, you're going to end up with resentful, mean family members. Because they don't want nothing to do with you. You're full of drama. You have too much drama. You won't stay down nowhere. Come to anything. You got the narcissistic thing just all over you. The aura is all over you. They don't want any parts of that. Those are the ones who want to break that curse. Y'all know it. You have the family members that don't show to family reunions, birthdays, Christmas holidays. Why should they? Why should they put them back in a very natural vibe where they know they're not welcomed, where they know they're loved, where they know they're not sweet? So they move far away, they don't do nothing. Because they're tired of it. They want a peaceful life. They want a peaceful home. They don't want the drama. And for a lot of people, that's what they end up having to do. And that's just being honest. And they should have to. They shouldn't have to put themselves back in a place to where it brings up all these horrible things that happen to them. They might be saying, well, the family, and they've got the person who molested them. They got to look at the person who assisted them being molested. Who the hell wants to do it? Anybody in their right mind does not and will not put themselves in that situation again. They're the ones cursed. We're going to dive on into this because we're going to get this, and I'm going to try to get through this quicker. I don't know if I'm going to have to make a part 2 to this or not. I'm going to go. All right, so broken structure leads to educational difficulties. It's true. Their mind is so full of crap that they focus on what they don't really know what's important anymore. And that can be a problem. Family structure. Families, there are many types of families that are born by all that have many ways of showing the supporting and caring and being a stable family structure. The family structure affects the behavior of parents in different ways as the caregiver stress and the amount of time spent with the child's children. There are 3 types of families: the nuclear, the single, and the grandparent. The nuclear family is when both parents and live in one home, considered traditional. Okay, that's what a lot of people are striving for, but they can't quite get that. They can't quite get that. Now, the single parent, we know. In certain cases, it's, for me, it was single dad. Yes, there are single dads out there, and kudos to you guys. Just as kudos to single mothers out there. Not all, but some. Now, a stable family is really what you're going for. But when there's no communication, there's a breakdown. In which case, you can't. You can't. And that also rolls over to knowing exactly what job roles are. But if it's not out, then, well, you don't know. You really don't know. I mean, and in today's society, they want just the mom as the matriarch of the family. She's the backbone of the family. Well, what happens when she's not being that? And then there's a breakdown. How is the son going to know how to be a man? How's the daughter going to know how to be a woman? It doesn't work. It does not work at all. It can be dysfunctional, and it ends up being a lot of drama, which is not a good thing, but it happens. That's why you're having all of this. Well, that's why your team with you, because they've watched you. You tell them one thing, but do another. So, I think it's right, Davidson. But it's not just say theirs. So then they have to go out and find a family role model. That's about teenagers and in other families that are not even related to them, because they end up finding a home with some other totally. Because they see communication. They actually, if something ever sit down, come on, buddy, let's talk about what happened. What do you feel? How did that make you feel? What do you feel, should happen? Okay, well, these options. Well, I'm sorry this happened to you, and we'll do whatever we can to make this right. That's not happening. And it's sad, but it also happens a lot more in the Black community. I know it does. It really does. But it's a generational curse, and we gotta break it. We have to break it. I mean, it has to be broken. Okay, so we're gonna go over the steps. The full surrender. I know, the full surrender. I mean, the first thing you really do have to do is be able to come into a full surrender of you and your entire life with what happened, and out for whether it's God or whatever it is, and get out, because you can't go back. You can go backwards. You can't. It can't be undone. So you move forward. I mean, conflict happened. It sounds like it's all just religion, but it's talking to a counselor about what happened to you, or a therapist, or talking to your best friend, someone you trust, someone that's really and truly there for you. They're not going to put you out there. Talk to them. Talk about the situation actually does help. It does. Because it's a little, in a positive way. Get some of that hatred or whatever you're feeling, or the disappointment, the grief, get some of that out. Because if you don't, it's going to make you sick. And you must be able to function in today's society. Because if not, then you're going to continue to be in that same jacked up cycle. And it has to change. So you have to be able to talk about it. You have to be able to talk about it. And you got to be willing to forgive. Not forget, but forgive. That's a big one, but it can be done. And also, and this is what I was talking about. For some people, the end result, or the better option for them, is to kind of separate. But the atmosphere that you're in is going to keep you in the cycle. You do have to part. You do have to find your peaceful state. You have to get away. You do. Because once you stay in it, it's just to keep the generational curse. You're going to find yourself stuck in it. You have to be strong enough to get away from it, which may involve ties with certain people, certain areas, whatever the case may be. But you have to do what you have to do in order to be able to break this curse. You have to refocus your mind and your life on the positive things that could be on you and your family. So I implore you all, break the curse. If you know someone, help them break the curse. Talk. Be that shoulder for them. Don't make fun of them. And if you get help, I stress it. Get help. I even go to therapy. I'll admit it. I do. And it does help. It does help. I've had my fair share. I've seen it firsthand. It's not right. But I was able to break that curse. My children did not follow in that same steps. So I don't have to worry about when they do go off to get married and have children that my grandchildren are going to end up in that same curse. It is rewarding to know that the curse is broken. It gives us a peace of mind. And a peace of mind is what everyone does need. So the dysfunction, the drinking, the molestation, whatever it was or whatever it is, break that curse. Because it's an endless cycle. If you don't, you'll be stuck on that hamster wheel. If you choose to get off, you don't have to act like mom, dad, or uncles, or your siblings, or mama, papa, or whoever. You don't. There is a way out, but you have to do the work to do it, which means changing your entire outlook, changing your views, change how you see things. Learn as much as you can to have a healthy lifestyle. That way, your family can be productive. Your family can stop being dysfunctional. And if you're trying to mend your family, know this. It is not going to happen overnight. It'll take a while. It'll take some crying and some tears and some to get through it. But if you really love them, you better try. But know when to ties if you don't see the changes. And I'm being so honest with you guys because I want everyone to have a healthy, happy lifestyle. But you have to do work. And for those families who are living a very decent, healthy, emotional lifestyle, they know the roles and everything, big kudos to you. Inspire someone else. That's what I say. Because that's what I'm here to do. Encourage and inspire change into the truth. Because the children need to know the truth. I don't care if you're old, you still need to know the truth if you don't. So take out. Actually look around at it. You know the signs. I mean, just a couple here. Growing problems at the wrong place at the wrong time. Continually not learning from mistakes. Making the same mistakes over time. Because we all say that. One time is a mistake. Second time, okay, you cut. Third time, that ain't no mistake. It's a habit. It needs to be broken. So you have balance. Your kid's not wanting to be at home. Your kid's always crying. A relative is always crying. A relative doesn't want to do any family function. Those are signs. Those are true signs that need to be heeded, needs to be understood, it needs to be won. It's not easy breaking a generational curse, but it can be done. And I believe that it can be done. And if you put in the work, it will be done. I really feel that everyone does their and respect. There comes a time when you have to call people out on their crap. The truth has to be out. You don't have to fool with it, but you still call them out. Hey, right, that's not how it's supposed to be done. Why wouldn't you support like you're supposed to be? You're a mom, or you're a dad, or you're a sibling, you're an uncle, aunt, your grandma, your pop. Why are you not standing up for them? Why are you not correcting? Why are you not saying anything? Because if you don't, go to the next generation, same thing, over and over and over again, and no one needs that. No one. No one. So go online, do research. If you do, hit me up. You can email me, TonySpeaker.com, if you want to talk or if you want to ask questions. On Radio Talk at Gmail. You can call here at One Radio 375134478. Don't forget to and follow here on YouTube, on Spreaker.com, Oh, don't forget to hit that bell so y'all can know when I get ready to do these lives, because I'm coming with some stuff. And some y'all don't. And I'm talking about, I want to hear plain Jane. I can be comfortable in my skin, and you should be too. That's where the truth is coming from. It always comes from unexpected sources. And I don't have time to tell you anything wrong. So, this is on One Radio. I've been, check me out, like, subscribe, share. Let's talk, people. Get out up in the, I ain't gonna say, hey, yeah. Fine Williams. Good time, guys. Peace.
Brand new banger.